A Victoria man who's caught up in that Israeli blockade of Gaza and the violent confrontation on board a humanitarian flotilla is expected back home on Vancouver Island later this week. Kevin Neish is one of three Canadians still being detained in Israel after the military raid on the convoy of ships off the Gaza coast. Foreign Affairs says officials are working with Israeli authorities to assist the Canadians before they are deported. And Neish's supporters at home just want to see him back safely on Vancouver Island. A-News reporter Eric Thompson's following the story for us again tonight. He joins us now with more. Eric.
Hudson, Kevin Neish's daughter says Foreign Affairs has confirmed her father is alive and well and will be deported from Israel within 72 hours. Prime Minister Stephen Harper says the government is providing consular assistance to those involved, but he has revealed few other details. Israel is facing international condemnation over an attack on a vessel carrying humanitarian relief to the blockaded Gaza Strip. Israeli forces are being blamed for killing at least 9 activists and injuring dozens more. Now Egypt is opening a crossing into Gaza to allow humanitarian aid and relief. UN Chief Ban Ki-moon is urging Israel to end its blockade. He blames it for yesterday's bloody confrontation at sea. In this country, opposition leaders are calling for the Harper government to help bring home 3 Canadians in Israeli custody after the deadly sea battle off Gaza. Prime Minister Harper says the Canadian consulate is providing help to the Canadians. Among them, Kevin Neish, a retired marine engineer from Victoria. His daughter, Jennifer Neish, declined interview requests today, but tells A-News Foreign Affairs has confirmed her 53-year-old father is alive and well and will be deported from Israel within 72 hours. Kevin Neish was aboard one of the convoy of 6 ships stormed by Israeli soldiers early yesterday.
Benjamin Netanyahu is in Canada and has...
Here in Sydney, a small group has come to the office of MP Gary Lunn, demanding he speak with the Prime Minister and tell him to determine the status of Kevin Neish and make sure he is sent home by the Israeli government.
Hello, Minister. I have Randy Caravaggio here. He's agreed to speak.
Lunn, who is in Ottawa, spoke with the group's leader on the telephone.
What has your government or our Canadian government has done in relationship to the action that Israel has taken?
His main answer was, we are looking into the matter.
Randy Caravaggio says he has known Kevin Neish for more than 30 years and says his friend was well aware of the dangers of trying to break the Israeli blockade.
Kevin went there for a reason, and he put his life on the line. He knew very well what he was getting into, but none of us expected that Israel would respond in such a violent way.
There's a lot at stake.
Kevin Neish went overseas to repair a well in Gaza, but on the ship he was assigned to defend journalists in the event of a military boarding. Hudson, while Foreign Affairs has confirmed that Neish was one of 3 Canadians taken into Israeli custody, the ministry hasn't released any details on the other 2. The federal government says it's possible there may be more than 3 Canadians in custody. A number of the detainees, we're told, have refused to identify themselves.
All right, we'll stay on the story, Eric. Thank you.
You're welcome.